Doctor, what is on your nose?
Oh, it's this wonderful thing that I recently found on TikTok. It makes your nose more narrow and it actually lifts it up. So I figured, why not? I should try this.
Do you think it actually works?
I don't know. Why don't we do some research? Hi everyone, this is Dr. Konstantin. I'm a facial plastic surgeon and a facelift expert. And today we're talking about non-surgical rhinoplasty, and in particular those nose reshaping devices. And recently I've been on TikTok researching those do-it-yourself, try-it-at-home kind of devices that are fairly inexpensive, and they give you a great way of changing your appearance or improving your appearance by just doing something very small, something not intrusive. And they claim that you're going to really see a great difference maybe a few months down the road. And I, of course, did my research. So I looked on Amazon to see what are the things available and what can we actually use. And I found a number of devices, and this is just one of them. And it's made of a high-grade silicone. It's very stylish. It's easy to put on. It doesn't put a lot of pressure in your nose, so it feels fairly comfortable. And all you have to do is just to wear this device for maybe 10 minutes to half hour every day. And if you wear it, this company claims that it will make your nose thinner, it will lift it up, and it will create a much better shape. Now, they even give you this graph where they show how within 1 month you get very little improvement, but as you continue to use it within 6 months, you will have a significant improvement. And if you continue up to a year, the improvement will be really great. So it all looks wonderful, and it's something that, if it works, would be quite amazing and would replace the expensive and maybe potentially very uncomfortable surgical procedure with long recovery and the bruises and the swelling. But does this actually work? Every time I look at a new invention or new device or new treatment, something that claims to do something that never been done before, especially in the realm of cosmetics, I do my research and I go to the past to see whether somebody already invented it or somebody already tried it and they stopped doing it because it didn't work. And the same thing I did for this type of device, for the nose reshaping device. So I looked at the old clippings from the magazines or newspapers that claim that the same type of wonderful device can completely reshape the nose, make it bigger or smaller or lift it up or change it entirely. And you guys will enjoy looking at these clippings just as much as I did. So I found this very lovely device, and you guys can see how it almost looks like some kind of a torture device with all those knobs, and you can put it on your nose and you can adjust it very high tech. And there is a string, of course, that goes to the back of the ears, and this is how you place it. So you put two strings around and one strings up, and then you readjust it with those knobs to put pressure in exactly the right place, and these are the results, or at least that's what people who invented the device, they claimed it as a result. You can see how the nose was really curled up and it looked a bit unsightly. So here the nose is looking longer with the right application of a nose reshaping device. And this is another clipping from the newspaper somewhere in 1920s. And you see how this device does exactly the opposite. Somebody with a nose and a very droopy tip, using this device, actually lifted it up and made it look absolutely perfect. So can this possibly be true? Can this device actually work and reshape your nose? Now, I would say no. And keep in mind, I'm a surgeon, so I make money by doing surgery for people. So obviously I am biased in that respect. But the way I look at this, there's so many other situations when something puts pressure on your nose. For example, glasses. Some people wear glasses for their entire life, and some frames are fairly light, but other frames could be very heavy and the glass could be very thick, and they put a fair amount of pressure on the nose, but the nose doesn't really get longer or doesn't change with wearing glasses. I wear a surgical mask all the time. When I put the mask and there's clipping like this that goes over my nose, and I clip it to make sure that the air doesn't come through, and that puts a fair amount of pressure on my nose, and I use this doing surgery for hours and hours and hours. My nose doesn't get any thinner with that clip, and other people, they could wear maybe goggles or respirators, something that again just puts a lot of pressure in that area, and they do this every day. They put that respirator on, or any kind of a device that they use like a mask for divers, and doesn't really change the shape of the nose because the bones and the cartilage, everything is set in place, and with the little pressure like this, it's just not gonna go anywhere. So in conclusion, this is a magic device that unfortunately doesn't work.